This episode of the Poundcast is in part brought to you by Factor.
With the busy fall season already pumping, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals for these jam-packed days.
Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door.
Head to factormeals.com/poundcast50 and use the code poundcast50 to get 50% off.
That's code poundcast50 at factormeals.com/poundcast50 to get 50% off.
You know what else is cool?
What?
LVJco.com. That's where you can go to get Louisville vegan jerky. And they are one of our proud sponsors today. You just go to LVJCO.com. Typing it in right now. Let's go to their site. Wow.
Oh.
This is cool. They have all kinds of flavors here, Brent. Buffalo Dill, General Tso's, Smoky Carolina Barbecue. And they're...
What's their flavor of the month?
Oh, well, it's Fly by Jing. It's the Sichuan Chili Crisp.
Oh, that sounds so exciting. The crisp. I love the idea of a crisp.
I like anything with a crisp, you know? But LVJco.com, if a Pound Pimple goes there and they use the code word Poundcast, they'll get 20% off their entire order. Not just one bag of...
That's really
Not just one bag of Louisville vegan
That's a great
jerky,
discount.
which is plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free, goodness.
Shelf life of 9 months, bagged into the United States.
We went to the home of it. We went to the home in Louisville.
And you can now take it home with you by going to lvjco.com or going to your local stores, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and places like that.
If you go to Whole Foods and you get a bag and you bring it up to the register and you say, Poundcast, they'll go, what? They'll go like this, huh? They'll go,
huh?
I love that. I love that website. I love that Poundcast.
I thought you were going to say this. You go to the cash register and you just say to the clerk, Poundcast, they'll say, huh? But you know what you meant.
They might go like this. They might go, if you go up to the register and you say Poundcast, they might go, oh, man, I love the Poundcast. Are you a Pound Pimple too? And then you say Poundcast, 20% off. And they say, no. You got to go to LVJ Co. for that 20% off. But you can buy it here if you wish, sir or ma'am.
And then...
Choice is yours, folks.
Yeah, the choice is yours. Basically, the choice is yours.
But
look, every month they have a different small batch flavor. They're exciting, new, fun flavors, and it's always exciting to find out what's next.
Nashville Hot Chicken is still available.
Nashville Hot Chicken.
I'm seeing here. This is interesting. And cheddar jalapeno poppers, unfortunately, is sold out. So act fast.
Bit of a shame there, but you know.
Get the Sichuan Chili Crisp.
Yeah, don't let that flavor be the next jalapeno cheddar popper, okay?
Don't make the mistake that thousands have already. Keep it fake. Do it now. LVJco.com.
Check this out. If you want to get bonus content, go to patreon.com/Poundcast. It's easy. It's fun. And you get bonus time with us, bonus jokes, bonus songs, bonus others, and also sometimes other little
games.
Sometimes bonus postings and games.
On today's bonus show, which we call Unzipped, we played bonus games with Aaron, who put together a game for us today.
That parody idea, by the way, did that come out on the main episode or the Unzipped? I don't remember. But there's some funny stuff in this episode.
The Termabator?
Don't ruin it even. Don't even ruin it.
It's not ruined. They get a little taste.
You just got a taste.
You get a taste.
But that was on the main episode, I think, actually.
Go to our Patreon, patreon.com/Poundcast.
We still had some good laughs on
and that's what keeps this show moving. This is a listener, viewer supported show. This is a mom and pop Poundcast.
Watch the video if you want on youtube.com/thepoundcast. Okay, if you want to see video, facial expressions, and so forth. And if you could see this low-rise microphone stand that Doug's got going on right now, pretty cool. And, Instagram and TikTok is the Poundcast as well.
Also, Twitter, I think we're on there, perhaps.
Yeah, Twitter
X.
as well. Yeah,
The Poundcast.
The Poundcast. It's all
social media. The Poundcast.
Yeah,
put it that way.
Patreon, Poundcast. And then also, look, September 28th, Soda Bar. You got to come out.
San Diego. We're gonna need you there. We're gonna need all the pimples from the entire country. Fly in for it.
Come in from Tijuana.
Yeah, fly in from
Tijuana.
Fly in from Tucson. Fly in from Orlando. Why not?
Fly in from Maine. Why don't you?
You know what? Fly in from Portland.
How about fly in from Moscow?
Fly in from Chicago.
You know what? Fly in from Manitoba.
You know what? Fly in from Bangkok.
Well, like get on him. Yeah.
Fly in from Bangkok. Look, get to the show. All right?
Get to the show.
Get to the show.
Get to the show. And then also check out the new season of Poundhouse, which is you can find it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Brent Weinbach. Look, just
not every episode's out yet.
Not every episode's yet.
One episode is for sure out. By the time this comes out, maybe another one. And you can just look under whatever. You'll find it. You know how to work YouTube. I mean, the easiest thing is probably go to the playlist for the Poundhouse and just look. Yeah, you'll figure it out. I would like to say I'm going to be on tour with Eric Andre. We're going to be in Texas, the Midwest, the East Coast, Pacific Northwest, ericandretour.com. I'll be at all the shows, bro.
And I've got some shows that I'm doing with Moshe Kasher on October 11th to the 14th in San Francisco at the Punchline Comedy Club. Do your thing. Get your tickets. Moshe's doing different sets for different shows. Some of the shows are going to be all crowd work that he does. And then the other set is going to be a kind of an hour that he's working on to do as a special eventually. So, yeah.
Very clean, very cool.
Very clean, man. That's very
as clean as it gets.
That's very clean. Okay, so we got this episode. I think this is a fun episode. This is a good episode. We talk about some hot topics, and then we do this game that Aaron has where he plays some songs, and we try to figure out what they are. So
you're going to love it, and we're going to listen to it right now. Let's roll the clip.
Wait, actually, speaking of the clip, we do have a remix, actually. So
who is it?
Huh? Well, I think we're going to play the one from Jason Odd, I think, is the one we're going to play. Any chance you could pull that up real quick? And so what happens is listeners, they remix the theme song. And sometimes it's more of a cover or more of an experimental approach. And this one is kind of in the vein of an audio collage in some ways, And
this is by Jason Odd, AUD, aka Weird Artifacts, Insane in the Main, Horse of Pain.
Yeah, this is sort of based on when we were talking about that. And Weird Artifacts is Jason's band. You can check out Weird Artifacts on YouTube or Bandcamp or wherever you check out music.
All right, let's roll the clip.
Let's roll the clip.
This is the good stuff right here. It's got a good beat with that horse.
The horse?
Sample.
The sample of the horse.
Right. Poundcast, the only Poundcast slamming that ass. Try not to bruise it.
Oh, piano, melame ace. Bronson Pinchot, Vanilla Ice.
I'm hearing it. A squealy horse. That's what thinks that's a horse, but it isn't. I thought it was a horse. It's not a horse.
It was no horse. Is he talking about a you-know-what?
It's gotta be a you-know-what.
Uh-huh.
Jump around. Jump around.
Pitch it down. Hey, that's pretty interesting stuff. What does that have to do with Louis Armstrong playing the trumpet, though?
And hello, folks. Hi. Pretty exciting. We have a new low-profile mic here at the All Things Comedy Studio, so you can see me a little better.
Yeah, you're looking good, man. I can see everything.
And look, if you look at the logo here, kind of like, got my blue kind of shirt on. I kind of look like that. I'm like,
Oh, the logo there.
I should be on that side though.
All right. Yeah, it is kind of funny how I'm on this side and you're on that side, but the pictures are flipped.
That's wild. People are probably super
It
confused.
makes it 3D. It makes it feel like we're doing 3D right here. Whoa, it's coming out at you.
Dude.
Look at that. I'm grabbing you. I'm going to grab your little, hairs and your little limbs and things. I'm touching you.
That's a good drop. I need that. All right, so Brent, you had two things to talk about, perhaps.
Yeah, I got two hot topics. I don't know. They're not top. One of them's more of a question.
Okay, well, a question turned into a huge full episode once.
No, it's
so
not.
you
It's
never
not.
know.
It's not a question I know the answer to. Is the thing. So, my question is: there's a buzzword or a buzz phrase that's been used lately. I feel like maybe last 5-10 years, or at least I don't know. That's when I started hearing it. You know how the people start doing these trendy words, or phrases. They start using them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them I've been hearing is called mouth breathers. When they call somebody a mouth breather, and it's a derogatory phrase.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know exactly. I want to know. I think it refers to people who are stupid or something, or I don't know. Not very bright.
No, it means people with no noses.
They just have
That's
a skeleton
good.
nose.
I was under the impression that it was someone overweight because they're maybe they have to.
No,
they're struggling to breathe, so they're like. But then it does when they say mouth breather, they mean someone kind of dumb. I think is what they.
Okay, but my question is why does it mean that? Okay, why is a mouth breather somebody who's dumb or whatever? And two, I'm a mouth breather, so what does that mean?
Huh. Well,
I mean, first of all,
I could look it up.
Well,
but
let's.
Before
Does Aaron know what that means?
I think it has been equated with people who are overweight, but also like people who are not smart will breathe through their mouth. They're not sophisticated. Their
Yes, not sophisticated.
mouth is just open.
Well, what is it? What
I
is
think
it?
it's someone like this. They're like, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like that. Huh? Huh?
I mean, to me,
Maybe it's someone that's out of breath. They just ran here.
So stupid people are out of breath a lot because they're running. Stupid people are running around a lot.
Well, maybe it's not stupid people.
Maybe they're stupid. Maybe
there's
they
people that don't have car and they got to run
because they're too stupid to drive.
The guy who just won the marathon. What a real mouth breather.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because to me, it's. So you're more sophisticated if you breathe through your nose? Is that what they're trying to say?
Well, in yoga, you breathe through your nose.
Oh, you just go in through your nose, out through your mouth, or?
A lot of times it's in and out through the nose, but sometimes it is in the nose, out the mouth. It is. You go like this.
Okay, because when I've been swimming a lot lately, although that's pretty much coming to an end now, because of the just cooling down, But
I think you should still be out there.
I don't know.
Iceman style. You gonna drain it?
Iceman style, Val Kilmer style. And so I go the way you breathe. The way I breathe is, I breathe into my mouth, and then
Out
when
the
my
nose.
face goes into the water, out through the nose.
Sure.
So I'm going in to mouth, out through nose for swimming. Yeah. Is that
Just bugs all over that pool?
boogers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sea of booger.
Dude, it's bugged out.
You should see the pool. It's green.
Yeah. It's green.
It's a green
It's
pool.
green.
It's a
Hey, you
booger-
want to come to my pool? It's green. What? It's green. They
It's
painted
more-
it green?
It's not
No,
water.
I'm breathing out my nose when I'm swimming.
I didn't say what kind of substance was in the pool. It's a pool, but it's slime. It's not water.
Does it float? Does the bug layer float?
Of course it floats.
Okay, so I can scuba dive down and perhaps not be.
No, it floats because the whole thing is booger. I mean, it is. There's no water. It
No
floats
water.
because it's on top of other booger.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that phrase was sort of weird because I thought, why does breathing through your mouth equate to being stupid or something, you know, or not sophisticated? I guess if you have your mouth open, you look kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
We should find new terms for.
Have a conversation with me.
Hey man, do you know what 8 minus 3 is?
No. How about this? Let me do one more. Actually.
I want to do one.
Do one more. Oh, fine. You do one. And I'll do one next after. Hey, I was just wondering. Do you know what 4 plus 4 is?
Huh?
Here, do me again.
Sir, do you know where the bus stop is nearby?
Yeah, it's on Mariposa and Burbank.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Or no, it's like this. Yes, I do. It is actually over down the street on Victory and Glen Oaks, and it's actually a great place to. There's a library over there. I love reading.
A library.
Yeah, I love reading.
How about this?
Hey, do you know where the library is?
Huh? Oh yes. Which one? I mean, I have a library card that's scattered throughout the city.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was breathing through my nose, but my mouth was
is
agape.
open. So meaning
you can plug up the throat.
Meaning you can look like this and still be and not be a mouth breather
smart.
and not be a mouth breather.
Uh huh.
Look at watch this.
Exactly.
The nostrils are flaring. Wait, flare your nostrils real quick. How about this? Asking a question. Asking anything.
Oh, is the Earth round?
Yeah.
Oh wow! What?
feel like
what's the capital of Arkansas?
Little Rock. I don't even know. Is that the capital?
It's either like Shreveport or.
Because sometimes it's.
Could be Little Rock.
Well, sometimes it's not the obvious choice, you know.
Right.
Certainly, it's not the obvious choice for California. It ain't no Sacramento. Question.
Yes.
Not a question. Comment. The reason I breathe through my mouth a lot of the times is because my nose, I feel, can be pretty boogery.
I don't think people look at you and they don't call you a mouth breather based on actually breathing out of your mouth. It's just a it's a phrase. It's like saying, this guy's a blockhead, but let me see that head. That looks like a normal, regular skull.
Also, what if your mouth is open like this? It's
Right.
open, you're breathing through your mouth, but you're not all agape, You're just like this.
Uh-huh.
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 Yeah, I go to the library, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
What if you're like looking for someone to ask a question, someone smart, and you're like going up and you're feeling their breath? You're feeling if they're, you know what I mean?
You're trying to test their intellectual
like
temperature.
Okay, sir. You go up and you pinch their nose. Like, oh, what? Okay, sir. I need someone who's really knowledgeable on this subject right now. You pinch their nose. Oh. Okay. Sir,
Okay,
sorry
I think you're the man
about
for the job here. What is 1 plus 3? Okay, here's the other thing.
Yeah.
Not the other thing yet, but
Well, no.
about mouth breathing.
We should think about another term.
Another term for mouth breathing?
Because mouth breathers doesn't work.
How about dummy?
Well, what does a dumb person today do? I have a few ideas.
They think with their dicks.
Well,
So maybe a dickhead.
I don't know if that necessarily makes people dumb.
How about penis mind?
I think you could you could perhaps. I think that people with really loud mufflers are probably dumb.
Well, yeah.
At least they're inconsiderate.
Yeah. Well, inconsiderate. Oh, how about vape heads?
How about a muffler breather?
How about just a muffler?
Yeah, look at this muffler. But really, a good muffler would make your car quiet. So it's not about the muffler. But I guess, just like mouth breather, it doesn't really necessarily. It's like, I have a muffler. Why is he calling me a muffler?
How about a loud muffler?
Look at this Camaro.
How about this?
The Charger. Dodge Charger.
Look at this tailpipe.
Tailpipe. This guy's a real tail. That sounds kind of like a derogatory term. But look at this tailpipe. That's good.
What about a tailgater?
Tailgaters are bad too.
Spelled Gator. And then the first part's, well, yeah. Anyway, yeah. A tailgater.
What else do dumb people do?
I'm trying to think. By the way, when I sleep, I think I'm usually sleeping with my mouth open. By the way, and is that stupid?
Who could? No, I do that all the time too.
You know what? Maybe this looks stupid, kind of, but I drool. I'm sometimes, even if I fall asleep, I'll fall asleep just sort of sitting down in a chair sometimes, when I'm just wherever. You've seen it.
It's happened on the Poundcast before.
Yeah. I'll drool in that time too. I'll go, oh, and I wake up, or maybe the drool's coming down. Yeah.
I think when I drool and I wake up, I'm like, man, I slept good. I was out. My body was out.
Yes. Drool is a good sign that you're deep.
It's a good night's sleep.
That's when you're out. That's good. The drool comes out. When you're out, the drool comes out.
That means what if there's a new bed called like the drool number bed? And like there's a number that it could tell how much moisture from your mouth is drooled into the bed.
Yeah.
And you wake up and it's like 34. Okay, that's not a bad number. I'd like to get it up to 60.
It's kind of like checking your steps or something.
Yeah.
It's a similar kind of idea, right?
Yeah, instead of like the iWatch, you get this eye guard. It's like an eye drool pad.
Yeah.
The eye drool pad.
Oh, eye drool. Eye drool. So, I don't know. Another name for dumb people or stupid people?
Well, we have to think about...
How about stupid idiots?
Well, we already have that.
Right, we have that. Okay. What do they do? What is something dumb people do? Well, I think dumb people they oftentimes look at things very simplistically. They don't really engage with more complicated
simpleton
issues.
is kind of a derogatory term.
Okay, yeah, simpleton or someone who's black or white. Maybe we just black or white. How about black and white people? We call them a black and white person. Not a black person, not a white person, but a black and white person. They just see everything in black and white.
But we could maybe make it more abstract. What are things that are black and white?
Zebras?
This guy's a zebra.
Yeah.
Look at that newspaper.
Yeah, newspaper.
Look at that.
Penguin.
What was that?
Penguin.
Penguins can be bluish.
Well,
sometimes.
no, the emperor has some yellow.
Oh yeah.
Panda.
Oh yeah.
Look at this panda.
Look at this panda.
But I don't want to. I don't want to bring pandas into this because those are cute.
But also, panda, by the way, I think could be misinterpreted.
As what?
I think people maybe have even used it as some sort of derogatory
ethnic
term,
thing, like a Chinese person,
something like that.
Probably.
But you know what? That's a cute animal. That's one of the most adorable animals out there.
But it was also used. A panda bear is trucker talk for a police car.
Okay, well, panda's off the table. How about silent?
But deadly?
You get it?
Silent.
It's like silent movies are black and white.
Oh. I was trying to think of an animal. I was trying to think of an animal that doesn't make noise or something, but or maybe a chaplain.
Yeah,
look at this chaplain.
Look at this chaplain.
Look at this chaplain right
this
here.
Keaton.
Chaplain.
And actually, and plus, Chaplin kind of plays a sort of
like a Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, but he kind of plays a dopey kind of guy sometimes, right? I mean, sometimes. Or his character, the tramp character, is kind of you call him a tramp. Look at this tramp. I guess that sounds.
What else is out there?
Well, what do they do? What else do they do that's, not the smartest thing? Well, they don't. Maybe they just animalistic.
Animal.
Look at this animal.
Well, sometimes they, there's this phrase, my reptile brain took over.
Oh, that's another buzzword. That's
yeah.
a buzzword. Reptile brain. Why reptile though? What is that about?
Well, I guess the idea is that reptiles they have no soul, and they're just going on basic programming of like, I see a bug, I eat it.
Right.
They're not.
I think most animals are kind of like that though. They don't really have judgment. They're not really thinking twice about things. Aren't most animals just acting on instinct?
I don't know. Maybe most, but I don't know. I think that's also maybe an ignorant way to view an animal, because we don't know that in what's going through their mind, and maybe it's easy to look at them and see, but that they don't have feelings or whatever. Like,
but
maybe reptiles.
But then why reptiles then? To say reptiles?
Well, because they're perhaps more ancient, whereas a mammal is closer to home.
Okay, but then if they're more ancient, there are other ancient bugs, for example, that I think operate in a similar way, where they're not really thinking about anything. A lot of bugs are just pretty mechanical about the way they...
Like a cockroach.
A roach, which is an ancient bug.
Have you ever seen them care for their babies, though? They're so cute. You ever seen a roach homeschool their child? All right, well, what do we got?
Well, there's a whole... have you ever seen a family of roaches? They got Mama Roach, Papa Roach. They got all the kids. Son Roach, daughter Roach.
The Roaches.
The Roaches family.
You know that band? There's a band, the Roaches.
Is there?
Yeah, they're gonna be at Roach Fest with Papa Roach and
Sugar Roach.
Sugar Roach.
I'm trying to think of somebody's name is Roche or something like that. They're sponsored by Ferrero Rocher.
Ed Roche will be there.
The artist.
Yeah.
Ed Roche.
Ed Roche will be there. Okay, well, what's the second thing on your...
Okay.
Because we want to get to Aaron's game.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to... Okay, the next topic is this. You ever been in a traffic line, right? I mean, you're not traffic line. You're just in a line. You're at a stoplight or whatever, right?
See.
And a car comes up on the side... That's kind of meant for parking spots, but there's no parking spots there, no one's parked there, so they can kind of go up from the side.
Yep.
And then light turns green, and they kind of cut in front, right?
Seen that.
Okay. Some cars...
Sounds like a mouth breather would do that, or a real tailpipe. That's a tailpipe move right there.
Well, first of all, I do it sometimes, but I deserve it. And also...
Why do you do that?
Because I deserve it. And I'm going to tell you...
sounding like a tailpipe.
I'm going to tell you what I mean by this. I think when people do it and they go fast and they can if they cut and they go really fast and they go, they're zoom away once it turns green. I say to that person, hey, you deserve it. To me, you can cut if you're going to drive fast and not be in the way. But who does not deserve it, and this has happened where someone kind of creeps up and then they get in front and then they go slow. And now everybody in back of them now you're creating traffic. Now we got a line here, and it's because of you, and you don't deserve to do that. But if you drive a zoom away, you deserve it. I say to that person, I remember, because it's happened with both ways. I saw a guy zoom in front of me. He creeped up, got in front. I said, you know what? You deserve it. I saw him just go far. He zoomed away so far. I thought, you know what? Go ahead. That's how you do it. That's how you cut. If you're gonna cut, you should do it.
The least they can do is drive unsafely and just speed.
I don't think it was
hit
that
a car that's pulling out or something.
I don't think it was that unsafe the way he was driving. He just was quick and he got out of the way.
They do it. They might as well speed.
And I do it. And I sometimes do it too. If I see an opening or if I...
Why would you do that?
Because sometimes I need to get some. Sometimes, yeah. And I do it safely.
And you cut into the bike lane that I'm trying to be in and...
No, I make sure there's nothing in the way, It's not a bike lane. It's just...
Many times it's a bike lane because I'm in the bike lane a lot and I'm getting these cars coming in. It's like, okay, I guess it's your turn.
I'll say this. Whenever I do it, it's cool. And also, I deserve it because I go quickly. I don't just hold up the line, I'm just saying, people shouldn't be doing that if you're not going to drive quickly. You're driving all slow, cutting in front of people. Why do you need to act like you're in a hurry and then drive like you're not in a hurry? That's my issue with it. That's my gripe with it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm just saying some drivers deserve to cut. And I'm not saying that because I do that. I don't do it all the time, but I see cars do that, and I think, yeah, okay, fair enough.
I think deserve is the wrong word. Maybe earn. I earned the cut because I didn't cause the trouble behind me.
Yeah, deserve, earn.
Deserve sounds like you're entitled, and you're above the rest of the rules everyone else has to pay. Towards.
Well, I can't tell if someone deserves it or not until they already do it. So if they do it and they go in front, I'm going to see what they do, and
they earned it.
Then I decide, fair enough, or get in the back in the back of the line. Cutting in front and causing traffic. That's what. By the way, it's people who do that. That's what causes traffic. Besides accidents, if it's not an accident, traffic has become some slowpoke try to cut in front of the line.
That's incorrect. It's actually because of fast people.
Fast people cause accidents.
Cause traffic.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
You have someone going really fast. This is on the freeway. You could see studies about this. People
really?
Going too fast. They're tailgating. And then, the car that they're tailgating or whatever, they're zooming around. Somebody puts on the brakes. That person puts on their brakes, and it causes this wave of braking until a mile back, it's traffic. And you ever be in traffic like on the 10, and it's like, what is all this traffic? And there's no accident.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because people driving slow. If people drove slow and kept space and just let everyone in when they had to go in, there would be no traffic. It's people that are in a hurry, like some tailpipes out here that I hear about, that are causing the traffic. Look it up.
I don't know about that.
Look it up.
You know what's weird, speaking of freeway, though?
No, it's fast. It's lead foot people. That's what causes traffic.
Hey.
It sounds counterintuitive, and I know you don't want to believe it because you're a tailpipe, but that's what it is.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of times it's some slow person who's holding up the line,
It's not.
I'll tell you this.
There's videos of people driving slow and letting people in front of them, and they shows how that actually breaks up traffic.
Okay, well, I'm not even talking on the freeway though. Definitely on the roads. There's someone in the front who is going slow and just, holding up the line on everybody.
I could agree on that.
Yeah,
on side streets when people don't take their lefts when they're supposed to and stuff. And
or if there's not, if it's a one lane kind of road, So for example, on Laurel Canyon, it's kind of a curvy road, and I understand why someone wants to go a little slow, but sometimes people are going really slow, and that just really, there's no way to pass the person. There's no other lane, so you're just stuck. Or in Topanga, if you ever drive around Topanga, sometimes you can get stuck. Then they have little outlets where people can pull over to let people pass. But
I use those all the time with my van.
Yeah.
My van's slow.
But sometimes people are going so slow, and I'm thinking, gosh, what gives? But hey, I mean, I don't blame people for driving slow. I'm just saying, if you're going to be an aggressive driver, then don't also be a slow driver.
Okay, I can agree on that.
And one other thing, what's weird on freeways is, why is the fast lane sometimes the slowest? What's going on there? You know what I mean? You're on a freeway, and the fast lane is supposed to be for fast drivers. Why is the slowest lane has no traffic? What's going on?
It's because everyone is an aggressive driver, like certain tailpipes, and they all think if they get in the left lane. But guess what? Since they're all being so aggressive, they're actually causing the traffic. So, of course, the aggressive lane is going to be the traffic lane. The people who are just motoring right along peacefully, that's going to chug right along.
Well, my move is I go into the slow lane, and I do my thing. And I pass these cars up, and then, I get in when I can,
I just try to leave on time, and I get there, chill, and I don't like rushing late. That's a bad feeling.
No, I hate that too. I like to drive in a very cool, relaxed way, but sometimes you run into things, and sometimes traffic. You run into traffic.
Light poles and
people, kids,
bikers.
Oh, we know who doesn't deserve to cut? a lot of times is motorcyclists or scooter drivers, scooter riders.
Yeah, they cut right in front.
They'll cut in front and then they'll go slow. And I'm thinking, do you want to get hit? I'm not going to hit them.
Give them a little tap.
I'm just saying why that happened today on the way over here, and it reinforced this thing is that this guy is kind of coming up on they cut into the front of the line, and then the guy goes slow. And I'm thinking, okay, so be it. I guess I can still.
By slow, what do you mean? Speed limit?
No, I would say slower than the speed limit.
Slower than the speed limit.
I would say. It felt like, at least, I don't know.
I want to put one of those dash cams on your car.
And see
I just
what
want
I
to watch
do.
the footage. I want to see how you do it.
I'd love to.
Front and rear. I want to be able to cut to those cameras, front and rear cameras,
Right.
on that Brent dash cam.
Right. And then there's maybe a face cam too, or something like, or something that's showing what I'm looking like while I'm.
I want a
this is
shot
happening.
of you being like, "Get the fuck out of my way."
I don't do that. I'm not like that. I don't have a lot of road rage. Really, for the most
Just
part.
driving mouth agape.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty relaxed when I drive. I'm like this. He deserved it. You earned it, buddy. Earned it. That's it. Every time a guy passes me, I just go, earned it. Earned it.
I don't know. I don't like these aggressive drivers.
When I say aggressive, I mean
Like I was merging.
proactive.
I was merging. I don't
mean aggressive. I mean
was
proactive.
merging onto the two. And when you're merging onto the freeway, you only have a small amount of space. I don't know, half a mile or something. And I'm going right along, and I'm got my turn signal on. I'm coming up to speed, and this guy is just zooming, and he's in the right lane. And he's in the right lane going really fast.
Uh-huh.
And I put on my signal, and I'm like kind of looking like, can I go? And he like zooms up, and he looks at me like, gives me this face like I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, I'm merging onto the freeway. You're supposed to slow down and let us in. And he, of course, races up and then slows way down to the guy in front of him. And I'm thinking, what an idiot. Like, what's with these drivers that speed up? They're in this huge hurry. And then I'm just motoring right along at my merry pace. And I see these tailpipes, and I come right up to them, a few stoplights down. And I'm like looking over. I'm like, how's that wasting of the gas
All right.
doing for you? And the wasting of the brake pads.
Not to, in his defense, I just will say that generally, though, if you do go quick, you're trying to make the next light, and you're not trying to get that stoplight. So if
this wasn't even a stoplight. This was clearly like he's just going to hit the traffic that you can see on the wherever he's going up ahead. It's like,
okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, look. There's a way to drive faster and be cool about it.
I say bring on the automatic cars.
Now, would you deserve it if you did it from the left lane, from the turn lane?
Oh yeah, would you
Left
deserve
turn.
that?
Well, no, that's not even legal.
Neither is the right turn lane.
Well, I'm not sure if that's
I'm not
a right.
I'm not talking about the right turn lane.
Oh.
I'm talking
It
about when
sounds like you're sneaking into a lane that's not a lane, and then you're cutting in.
Yeah.
The way you framed it is like you're cutting out of a lane that's not a real lane.
It does become a lane at certain hours. It's when usually between 4 and 7, it's usually it's for parking, but between 4 and 7, there's no parking so that it can become a lane. It's oftentimes that kind of situation.
Well, then that's not really.
But
you're just driving on Los Feliz at between 4 and 7.
No, but then it does become. Usually, people are going to make it a right turn lane. I mean, to make a right turn.
People over
you're
there
gonna
are typically taking a right, but now
they can be.
You
They
have
don't
to get
have to
over
be.
because something's going to.
They don't have
close
to
down.
be. It's not like it's a super designated spot that has an arrow that says you have to make a right turn, but you can make a right turn. And yeah, sure, if someone's there not making a right turn and someone in back of them wants to make a right turn, that's probably annoying, but that's what happens, that happens.
Well, I think we should listen to Aaron's.
Yeah,
game
let's
now.
do that. I want to
Aaron-
say one last thing. If I make a bad move on the road, I know it and I own it. And if someone gives me a bad look or something, I say to them, I know, I'm sorry. I know I messed up. I'm sorry. I mean, I know,
You take your hands off the wheel and you stick your head out the window and you're like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I do kind of do that. I kind of go like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I deserved it.
Whenever I make a mistake, I pull over and I crash into a wall. I'm so sorry. Look at me. Watch me go. I'm so sorry. Look what I'm going to do to my car because I made that mistake.
Look what I'm going to do.
Look what I'm going to do.
I'm a tailpipe over here. Hey, look at me. I'm a tailpipe.
I'm just a tailpipe.
Hey, I'm just a tailpipe. What do you want me to do, man? I went to the DeVry. All right. No disrespect to DeVry. I was just thinking of a name. You're pretty busy these days, huh, Doug?
I am, especially with it being fall, and I'm getting busy with all this later in the year type stuff. It's kind of like crunch time.
Well, I know how it is. I know how it is. It's not just crunch time with things you're doing, but also, you're stepping on leaves, because it's fall, right?
Exactly.
And look, it can be hard to make time to cook during these crunch time days. But the thing is, with Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, you can fuel up fast with flavorful and nutritious meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with whatever goals you need to accomplish.
Well, that sounds great. I can skip the extra trip to the grocery store and the chopping, the prepping, and the cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality that I crave. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes. So all you have to do is heat and enjoy.
They have 34 plus weekly restaurant quality options, and you can take it to the next level with gourmet plus options prepared to perfection by chefs and ready to eat in record time. Treat yourself to upscale meals with premium ingredients like broccolini, leeks, truffle butter, and asparagus.
And there's all kinds of meals on the menu each week to fit a variety of lifestyles, from keto to calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and protein plus. Cold pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies too.
Factor is also a sustainable choice. They offset 100% of their delivery emissions. They source 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices, and they feature sustainably sourced seafood in their meals.
Brent, I'm excited about. I'm looking at their menu, and
Turned on.
I like to eat vegan, and
Oh yeah, of course you do.
I'm looking at the garlic and herbs roasted mushrooms and the 3-bean vegan chili.
And you're getting real wet in the mouth for
My
that
mouth
one.
is watering right now.
My mouth
thinking
is
about
so
that.
wet right now for that. No, I know how it is. I had a couple meals myself. I had a couple meals, and I got to say I liked that. I had the cheddar chicken with pimento cauli mash. It was tasty and ready to go. And if you don't care about heating things up, it's really ready to go. Okay, and no cleanup too, which I love. I just love that I eat and I'm done and I can go do my other stuff.
Head to factormeals.com/poundcast50 and use the code poundcast50 to get 50% off.
That's code Poundcast50 at factormeals.com/poundcast50 to get 50% off.
Aaron, what's the game?
Yeah, Aaron has a game.
So I developed these when I was doing Verdugo Bar Trivia back in 2010, 2011.
That's close to home a little bit.
Actually, no, I was hosting it like 2013. So I had a round. I had 6 rounds of questions, and this was just a round I created called Aaron Shitty Covers, where I was in my apartment. I recorded on an acoustic guitar into a snowball mic and added distortion in GarageBand.
Okay.
And I would make them guess. I think I would make the participants guess the song and maybe the artist. Maybe I'll give you 2 points if you got
Okay,
each.
1 point for the song, 1 for the artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be easier to get the artist because.
And you were
Anyway.
you were saying that you were re-listening to them today, and you thought they're actually pretty good.
No, he listened to when we were doing our game. He said a while ago he was like,
I know that.
I have this game,
But he said he had it, but I
Oh.
think he reviewed them today, and he
Yeah.
thought they're actually
they're better than he thought.
better
They're
than
not
he
quite
remembered.
as shitty. So it's not like you looked up the guitar tabs. You just sort of cranked it out as best you could.
Some of them I did just because I wanted to have a certain song or whatever. But
Okay.
but still, there are definitely some where I'm like fumbling. Like the time is off. Like
Sure. Okay.
I'm fumbling a little bit.
Oh,
Let's give it a
I'm
shot.
happy to. I would love
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Actually.
Let's give it a shot.
And I use the same level of distortion no matter what song, so tonally they're kind of all the same. But I think it's sort of obvious what songs some are.
Okay.
All right, let's start off with this one.
Nirvana.
Oh, I know. It's Heart-Shaped Box. No.
I don't know the name of those.
It's not Heart-Shaped Box. It's In Bloom.
Correct.
In Bloom.
In Bloom by Nirvana.
1 point each.
Yeah, that distortion. Now in these nice headphones, it sounds kind of shitty.
Sounded good.
It's literally.
It sounded a little loud though. Can
I
you
can turn it
okay.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, I was using I literally have a guitar that's made for an acoustic guitar, vinyl string made for girls.
It's also vinyl strings?
Vinyl strings, yeah.
Wow.
Really? It's an acoustic vinyl string guitar?
Classical guitar.
It's classical guitar. By the way, that's not for girls.
It is because it's smaller, because I have smaller hands.
So it's a ukulele.
I just love the way it sounds.
You mean you're playing a ukulele? Yeah.
That would be hilarious. No, it's like, it was my cousin's. She's a girl, and I bought it off her because I just love the tone. But yeah, here's something else. This might be a little difficult. We'll see.
Is it Led Zeppelin?
No.
Rollins Band.
Oh, Black Sabbath?
Now you're not going to know it as a popular artist, but
getting-
you might know it as a theme song.
Oh, a theme song, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't know.
It's way too fuzzy. It's hard to even tell.
Well, let me ask you this: it's a theme song to a TV show?
No.
No. Okay. Is it a wrestling song?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know wrestling, and I don't really know, but I can just start spewing out wrestlers. $1 Million Man.
It's more of a group
Undertaker.
of wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
Group of, I can't even.
I don't
name
even know a group of
what's
wrestlers.
a group of wrestlers?
WWF.
They were like a team, a movement of guys.
Oh, is it called the Bad Boy Era or something like that, or was it called?
It was during the Attitude Era.
Attitude Era, yeah, Bad Attitude Era. That's not what it's called. It's not called the Bad Attitude Guys.
No.
I think you should just tell us who they are.
It was the theme song, the entrance music to anyone in Degeneration X.
Okay.
Shawn
It's called
Michaels, Triple H.
Did you say
Triple A Degeneration.
Degeneration X?
Okay.
Yeah. They've got Billy Commoner, Billy Devotee, or something like that. You get it?
They would do an X over their crotch and say "suck it." That was them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that brand of wrestlers.
You get my joke though?
Say it again.
Billy Devotee. He's in Degeneration X.
I don't.
It's
I
like
don't know who those people are.
Because wasn't Billy Idol in Generation X?
Yes, the Billy Idol's in the band.
And so
Generation X.
Degeneration X, they have Billy Devotee.
Devotee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something. I don't know. Anyway.
William Devotee.
William Devotee, something like that.
All right.
Millie. How about Millie Devotee?
I will say I think a lot of these are late 90s hits.
As long as they're not wrestling related, I might be able to get it.
I don't think there are any more of those.
I'm not so familiar with the late 90s so much, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, here we go.
Is it some kind of band like Linkin Park or something?
No. Don't let the heaviness of the guitar fool you. It's just
yeah, right. It's a pop song. Is it No Doubt? Is it No Doubt?
No. Although similar region of the country.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Incubus.
I'm gonna say, could that
Crazy Town?
No, I think those guys are from Maryland or some shit.
I don't know.
is Blink-182 from Orange County?
Smash Mouth.
No,
Smash.
Where are they from?
San Diego.
That's very close.
Is it No FX?
Different county. No.
Save Ferris.
No, there are no horns.
Meal Ticket.
Never heard of it.
Sublime?
No.
Fear.
No.
I don't know. I think we should.
Yeah, they're very popular.
Okay. Foo Fighters.
No.
No.
It's a very popular Orange County punk band.
Oh, it's a punk band from the Orange County.
Offspring.
That went mainstream. Yes, Offspring. The kids aren't all right. It's yeah. All right. Let's move on.
Still 1-1.
I got lucky.
Still 1-1 on this.
I got a point on that. I said Offspring, and I got the point.
That's true.
All
2-1.
This should be way more recognizable, although again probably too fucking fuzzy. Here we go. Oh no. I had surf guitar on this.
Sesame Street.
Yes.
By the Sesame Street.
Actually, I don't know who. By Sesame Street. Sesame Street by Sesame Street.
Yeah, I must have just.
That's a one-pointer, I guess.
That's a one-pointer.
Yeah.
It almost sounded like oh say.
I thought that at first.
There are very similar notes.
I thought
in
that
there.
at first.
Yeah. All right.
Can you also turn it down just a pinch?
More? Okay.
Maybe I should turn it down. No, it's fine. Okay.
That was all right.
You're fine. Oh, and if Doug thinks it's fine, never mind.
All right. Here's the next one.
I know this song. Is this a TV theme song?
No.
Green Day?
No.
No effects.
No.
I know this song. Oh, this is Blink-182?
Yes, this is.
Okay.
Do you know the name of the song?
It's not all the bad things, is it? No.
No.
I just don't know anything.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Blink.
It was their first hit song, Damn It.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Blink 187 on the Undercover Cop.
All right, here's one you.
I'm keeping track of the score here. It's 3-2 here.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think.
Here we go.
That's right.
Collective Soul.
Nope.
Live.
No.
Incubus.
I don't think you could just throw out names.
There will be no Incubus.
Luckily, get an answer. I don't recognize this song at all.
It sounds kind of familiar.
Can you give us a hint?
It's Smashing Pumpkins.
No. It was late 90s, had a big music video. There's a lot of talking over the music.
Prodigy.
Cake.
No.
Spoon.
You're in the ballpark. It's definitely the right decade. You got
King Missile.
No, they're kind of a one-hit wonder band, at least in terms of this song.
I don't know.
Alien Ant Farm. Papa Roach.
No, I'm shocked. Papa Roach isn't on my list here. I didn't do it. I learned how to play it.
I think you should just let us off the hook.
How about Los Lobos?
Okay, what's the Spanish word for no?
No. No, it's no.
Isn't it just no?
No doubt.
Oh wait, well, the Spanish word for none. Sorry.
Nada. Not a surf.
Not a surf.
Not a surf.
Okay.
Yes.
Not a
popular.
Surf. I said not a surf first, but I don't know if that counts as a point.
That doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. Popular is the name of the song there.
Not a surf. I thought not a surf was. I thought
they were older.
I thought they were newer. Actually, I thought they were.
They're still going.
I thought they were newer and kind of more, independent.
No, they've been around a long time.
Yeah, the music video was all like high school, and there's talking.
I thought they're from Is this late 90s, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mid to late 90s, yeah.
All right.
All right, this one should be recognizable, I would think.
Weezer.
It's
Beverly
no
Hills?
doubt. It's No Doubt.
No. Doug got it, Weezer.
Oh, it is.
Name of the song.
Buddy Holly.
Oh, it's
Beverly Hills.
I forgot the name of this song.
I took the distortion off. Wow.
I don't know their song. I don't know song titles.
Island in the Sun.
Aha.
Weezer. So Doug got a point there.
I got him. He's 4. You got 4 points?
We were at
Yeah.
42 minutes, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up, and then we'll do more.
Well, let's do one more.
Okay, we'll do one more. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully you should know this one.
Kind of on a time crunch today, folks.
Yeah, let's see. There's one coming up that no one got, and I love it though.
I know this song.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Close?
Alice in Chains.
No.
Pearl Jam.
Soundgarden.
No.
I know this song.
Oh, is it? It's Velvet Revolver.
No.
No, they're much later.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Dog Star.
Wait, I know this song. No, it's a big band.
This was a hit song.
Yeah.
Green Day.
No.
Shoot.
No Effects.
Bush. Glycerine.
Who said it first?
Me.
I never said
I said it first and last.
You said it twice. Okay.
I never
It
said
is Bush. It is not Glycerine. You want to take another shot?
Bush. Oh. I never hear. I don't know. Wait, what's a Bush song? No. What's the song called?
Machine Head.
Machine Head.
And the rest.
And he married Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani. Yeah, that's true.
Gwen Safari.
Gwen Safari.
Gwen Stefani. All right, let's do this last one.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Unzipped.
Then we'll get
Okay.
unzipped.
Yeah, here we go.
Green Day. It's called
Do you have the time?
Basket Case.
Yes.
Basket Case. That's a
Doug. Great. 2 points.
Yeah,
on
you
that
get 2 points on that one.
Yeah.
That one I could have got. I didn't get it though.
I knew there was going to be a Green Day song at one point.
I could have got that one. That's one of the ones I could have got.
If he plays No Effects, you're a shoo-in for that.
No, I'm not actually. I don't
No.
even know any No Effects songs. I don't even
think that's a band that's even. Were they even on the radio? Were they even on the charts?
I could play a few No Effects songs.
I just think
but
of
I didn't make any of these.
Right.
I think of No Effects as being kind of like kiddie punk, or something like that.
Yeah, but I feel like they're
And-
more like underground than. They never really. Maybe they had a video in 120 minutes or something.
Yeah, they never really broke.
Yeah, they never broke. They're not on like.
Maybe Kennedy might have introduced one
Kennedy,
of them. might have introduced
maybe
one of their videos.
at Lollapalooza, she might have interviewed them for a second
Yeah.
because maybe they're going to be the next big thing, but they weren't.
Well, okay, so
Kurt Loder might have mentioned them.
Kurt Little might have said something on MTV News about them as an afterthought if they had time, but that's about it.
so when
Chris Connolly might have said something.
when you get to the end of my rounds, things would get a little harder, and so this next one is number 10. It would have been the last question on in the round for that week, and then I wouldn't have done this for a couple of months probably.
Should we do that on the Unzipped, or should we do it on the?
It's up to you. It's hard, so it's up to you. Do you want to save that?
If you want to go hard, come Unzipped. We're gonna unzip and
You
get
want
hard.
to get hard? Come on, Zip.
We're gonna unzip and we're gonna get hard.
Patreon.com/Poundcast. Sign up today. Be a pimple. And get access to this really hard guitar jam by Aaron.
And we're gonna
And access to all the unzipped.
There's also a bunch more songs that we're gonna try to guess, and who knows what other stuff this might inspire. it's going to be fun. Check it out. Thank you to Jack Birch for help behind the scenes. Okay. Thank you to Daniel Avila for his help behind the scenes.
Check out Pound House on youtube.com/Brent Weinbach.
Yes.
And by the time this comes out, there might be another episode out. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And also, please
check us
come
out at Soda Bar in San Diego.
Please come out to San Diego. Look, I want all you Orange County heads. Why don't you make the trip? It's not that far from Orange County, right?
It's right next door.
Hey, look, all you no doubt kind of people, offspring, all you offspringers.
All you members of NoFX.
Yeah, I want every member of NoFX. By the way, I met I think the lead of NoFX at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, he's around.
Kind of recently. I think he wants to do comedy.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And the band is, I think, breaking up after all these years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have tried using a distortion pedal or a delay pedal instead of their hard rule of NoFX. I don't know.
Well, anyway, Soda Bar, September 28th. Please come. We need you there. It's going to be fun.
And EricAndreTour.com if you want to see me opening for Eric Andre and get covered in clown juice.
Oh, and October 11th through the 14th, San Francisco Punchline Comedy Club with Moshe Kasher. And he'll be covering me with his clown juice, but not on stage, not at the show. Don't worry.
After
that's sort of more our own little private time.
That's at the Doubletree, bro.
That's at the Doubletree. We go double spray for double trees. And
once again, thank you, Aaron Brungardt.
Aaron Brungardt for being behind the boards and also, playing this game or presenting this game here today.
I hope it's fun. I hope people know what it is.
There's probably people during that Bush one. They're like, "Why does he say Bush?" They're screaming out of their car.
Yeah.
They're being a total tailpipe. Anyway,
a kind of mental tailpipe.
See you next week. If you're not a pimple, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
This is the good stuff right here. It's got a good beat with that horse.
The horse?
Sample.
The sample. The horse.
Right. Poundcast. The only Poundcast slamming that ass. Try not to bruise it.
Oh, piano, melamaze. Bronson Pinchot, Vanilla Ice.
I'm hearing it. A squealy horse. That's what everyone thinks that's a horse, but it isn't. I thought it was a horse. It's not a horse. It was no horse.
Is he talking about a you-know-what?
It's gotta be a you-know-what.
Uh-huh.
Jump around. Jump around.
Pitch it down. Hey, that's pretty interesting stuff. What does that have to do with Louis Armstrong playing the trumpet, though?